Hi, and welcome, Sagittarius, to your June forecast. This is Ava of Virtual Tarot, and I really am happy that you're here. We're already moving into summer, believe it or not. If you're new to Virtual Tarot, I am an oracle. I always think that I'm a reincarnated oracle from Delphi. Because that's how I feel. And I am a yoga teacher of too many years to mention. I have a master certification in yoga, and I teach here in Florida. I teach now outdoors. I have done so for many, many years. I'm a spiritual counselor also of many, many years. And I am a tarot reader, professional tarot reader for many years, as well as a lecturer on the spiritual journey of the Fool through the major arcana and its relevance to the evolution of our soul consciousness. So that's what I do. And this is a means by which I forecast for you for the upcoming month, and that would be June 2016. And I do so with a 4-card spread. The first card in this spread represents the overall energy of the month. The second represents the challenge. The third is the unexpected. And the fourth is the outcome or a commentary on the rest of the other 3 cards. I'm also including what I don't know, I guess I'm going to call it soul survey of our astrological signs, because this is a blend of tarot and astrology. So it hadn't been really before except to address you and your sign. And so I've decided that the best thing to do for us is to delve into who we are in each sign. There's nothing more interesting than the human personality. And there's no better means of trying to understand that personality than astrology. It's also a tool for divination as well as the tarot is. But the tarot is even different, because the tarot allows you to unlock your psychic powers through imagery, which is our subconscious responds to images more so than even words. So it is a direct means into the subconscious, into the superconscious, really. So I want to start. Let's shuffle here spontaneously and see what happens. I'm so excited for you, Sag. Here we go. And so ta, and 3. And so here we go. Ready? I'm ready. All right. We have a reversal. First card in the position of the overall environment of the month of June for you. We have a reversal, and that is there it is, the 3 of Wands reversed. And wands are about visionary energy, creative energy. And so what you're going to be experiencing in June is some delays, perhaps, or setbacks in some creative project, perhaps. Wands are about doing, making real your creative ideas, visions. And so you're going to feel a bit of frustration to do with some creative project, something you're attempting to do. It could be a trip, some setback. You're going to be feeling impatient with the process, really. But don't jump the gun here, is what it's saying. Don't try to take giant steps forward. Your vision is not coming into manifestation quickly enough for you. And so you're pushing against the current. You need to plan more, work more, deal with the details more. You see, there seems to have been too much energy expended in the initiation of something, the starting of something. And it's sort of dissipated your energy. All the energy was consumed in the starting of the project, and you can't get it to launch fast enough for you're impatient with it. You're eager to get going. You're feeling a little bit exhausted and tired because of that, but there's also a sort of a fear of risk here. You need to step back and reevaluate, to do the work. In other words, do more work. Don't expect it to come together so quickly. And perhaps also there's listening to the wrong people, taking the wrong advice, moving too quickly on advice that's given without really examining its merits. Keep that in mind, because often this is about bad advice, following bad advice. So watch out for what kind of advice you're receiving so that you can be forewarned and forearmed. So delays, setbacks, a feeling of frustration, struggling to get something launched before, premature. It's premature. That's the word. It's premature. So stop it. Wait, be patient here. Let's see, what is your challenge? Oh, well, of course, another 3. And it's upright. And look at what we have. We have the 3 of Pentacles as your challenge. Well, naturally, it follows. Because what this card is about is laying the foundations. You see, you've got to lay the foundations. You have to put more work into that and not expect it to bloom right away. Whatever it is you want to bring into bloom. So, lay down your foundation. Take time to do that. Learn more, study more, do more research. Work hard. Be determined. And keep an eye out for the long term as you do. This is about teamwork as well, so put your heads together with those colleagues of yours, or your family, or whomever. And you'll be able to come up with astonishing results. It's about being consistent, reliable. It's a Pentacles, practical. And only take advice from those people who are experts in their field, not from every person who's has an opinion about things. That's it. Do the necessary work, and that Three of Wands will be assisted. You'll get there. You'll get there. And let's see. Good. So in the position of the unexpected, we have, where is it? There it is. Ace of Wands upright. Well, you might be receiving an unexpected opportunity, which is good, which will make you feel very happy, energized, full of life. And maybe you'll meet someone. It can often mean that too, a love affair. Could be a love affair as well. Yes, a very passionate, strong, sexual love affair, where there's a great deal of attraction. You perhaps also just get inspired. You get a vision. And of course, Sag is all about getting visions. I'll tell you later about that, about that aspect of your character. But that is, hello, darling. Are you going to come in and say hello? Hello. Well, don't show everyone your bum. Could you get off my cards, please, darling? Go on, sweetheart. Oh, jeez. You know this is spontaneous when my cat comes into the scene. All right, honey, just go on. Go on. There you go. But in any event, you're going to be kept on your toes. And in the middle of the month, a lot of activity in the middle of the month. New inspiration, as I said. Maybe you're allowed to test out some of those plans that you had at the Three of Wands. You get to test them out, and in a real world way, you get to test them out, and so you're inspired perhaps by the results of that, and that's really good. I think we're cat free. All right. Oh my gosh, another reversal. Look at this. There we go. Maybe up here. No. It's the Sun. It's a major arcana card. It's the only one you've received, and it's the outcome, or it's a commentary, and that's the Sun reversed. Well, there's still something worrying you at the end of the month, regardless of that opportunity. You're still a little bit worried. There's some sort of negativity or fear surrounding all the issues here. Maybe there's competition, excessive competition in your career, or it's not coming together quite yet. It's not coming together quite yet. That's it. It's not coming together quite yet. Now, it's either that you're, again, prematurely promoting yourself and promoting yourself too much and putting too much into promotion of the idea, as we can see in this reading, when there's a lot more work that needs to be done on the product, whatever that product might be. Or maybe there's not enough self-promotion, or too much self-promotion. It's about ego, or it's about overdoing things. When the Sun is reversed, that bright, abundant, vital energy is scorching hot. So there's sort of too much expenditure of energy here. In other words, you're just burning too hot. You want everything now. That's what the whole feeling of the reading is that you want it now. And you're overdoing it. You're overcompensating for there's missing ingredients, that's what it is. There's missing components in all of this. And you have to put those components in there for everything to function correctly and for the machine to move forward, whatever that machine may be. Your project, your ideas, your visions, your family, your relationship. There's elements in it that are missing, and you're, again, jumping the gun. You're running ahead of yourself. There you go. I don't think there's much more I can, because that's how I feel that this is. It can be remedied very easily, Sag. Don't worry. It's not a dire situation. It's all seems to be self-created, where our eagerness to get it, to get to the end, to the finish line, maybe because our visions of it are so clear in our head that, or in our imagination, that it feels like we ought to already be there. But generally, there's a lot to do to get there, and you need to be practical. The challenge is, I think, the heart of it. The challenge is to become that apprentice, that diligent, skillful master, to work hard to accomplish your aim. Pay attention to those details. That's what it is. So, with that said, I think that is your reading, and it's pertinent to you if your rising sign and moon sign are also Sagittarius. These sessions we have together, I offer you for free. And I'm happy to do it because I enjoy them so much. I really do. But to support me and to allow me to continue to do it, if you enjoy them, then please, would you kindly at least once try the Council cards? If you're interested at all in your own personal spiritual growth. Because, again, I love to counsel about our spiritual evolution. And what I do in the Council cards, which you'll see a link below, is I reinterpret this 4-card spread, the one that I've just discussed with you, but on a more spiritual soul level. And I include a 5th card from the Major Arcana. Through that card, I attempt to allow your spiritual guide for the sign of Sagittarius, and there is one assigned to each sign, to each person, to each family, to each nation, and to the earth. There's a multitude of them. And I ask, and generally if you ask with sincerity, with pure intent, your spirit guide will give you the information that you seek. And that's what I do. I step aside egoistically and I ask. And I'm often myself astonished at the relevance of that information, that counsel. So that's down there, and it's for the cost of not a cup of coffee. I refuse to say that anymore. But the cost of an alkaline water or a spring water, because they're getting more expensive. It's $4.95 for the cost of that. So thank you for supporting me in that. Trudy, on the other hand, does all the personal and private readings now, and she has a link below if you're interested in trying that. So let us now do some investigation of who you are, Sag. Well, first of all, to understand you, it's we have to grasp the image, the symbol that is used for Sagittarius, which is the centaur, half human, half animal. Of course, that animal is a horse, and it's about the animal always represents the lower instincts, the passions, the appetites, the drives, and the human half is, of course, about becoming much more spiritually aware, because the human being is ascending towards the divine. The word combination that also is descriptive of you is I perceive. A Sagittarius is about perception, their perception of things, their vision. You see, that's why I was saying before about you being a visionary. They are a visionary. In fact, their visions, their creative vision becomes for them their reason for being. It's everything to a Sagittarius. They're in, without that, they aren't. If they don't have some vision, some mission, some overarching purpose, they wither, become despondent. Now, on the shadow side, the image of the horse is interesting, because on the shadow side of their personality, just imagine that horse being untamed, wild, free to run in any direction, undisciplined, untamed, so that any vision, any adventure pulls them. So they're indiscriminate. They can become indiscriminate about which vision, which adventure they're going to follow. And so they dissipate all their energy in following adventures that lead nowhere, that don't feed their soul or add to their spiritual growth. Self-discipline is consequently extremely vital to a Sagittarian, so that he can be discriminating as to which vision he's going to follow. And when that happens, there is no one who is more a true leader, a authentic embodiment of the truth than a Sagittarius. So, that said, I want to thank you, Sag, for joining me in Virtual Tarot. And I hope to see you next month, which would be July. I can hardly wait. I love to swim, and the ocean's getting warmer. And so I'm a long-distance swimmer. And I like to swim with the fish because I'm Pisces. So thank you very much. And I will see you next month.